So we are at a beautiful restaurant in the heart of Renox Square, and I am so happy. Oh, here is Oksana. Hello. Our head, oh, sorry, with the food right in front of her, our head customer experience manager. And we are eating amazing food. It's like the tower of salads. And hers is chicken, and mine is salmon. And it looks scrumptious. Yay. And I have, this is also cool, it's rose lemonade, and it's actually amazing. So we're out on the deck, and the weather is lovely.
Here you have also a lot of cream cheese, Susan.
Oh my goodness. So the thing that is really big in Ukraine is cream cheese. I think Philadelphia should open a wing here. Look, cream cheese here. Look, cream cheese there. Cream cheese everywhere. Actually, I did a video, you'll have to go back and look in YouTube, where there's cream cheese in the crusts of the pizza. So, you know, if Ukraine can't find a place to put cream cheese, you know, something's definitely wrong. Okay, so this region, they had all the electric, parts for
the
television.
televisions, yes.
Okay, so now they're renovating it all and putting into new houses.
They sold that factory, big factory, as you see.
Yeah, so all these buildings are brand new.
Yes, all this are brand new. And even no people live there, you see.
So no one's even moved in.
Yes.
So everyone's expanding. These are all new. And I know that restaurant down there, the fancy restaurant, is also brand new.
Yes.
So so Lviv is expanding, growing, very modern, very, very modern. Okay, so here are these absolutely stupid bikes. They're not bikes, scooters. So they have an app here, and you scan it, and that's how you pay.
And we have taxi. It's
the same. It's the same as one of those services for taxi. But I absolutely hate them. Technically, well, legally, they're not supposed to be on the sidewalks, but they drive on the sidewalks, and they drive really, really fast. And I never know to go to the right or to the left. And I mean, I always am terrified that they're going to hit me. So I really wish they would actually ban these, even though people like them. So we're here on the trolley bus. And it's very comfortable. And this is so cool. So we just pay with our credit card.
And also this special Lviv card with wholesale card.
And that's like what? Many trips or something?
It's for students. Students can travel without any pay. And yes, just for
senior citizens.
Students, yes,
and senior citizens,
yes,
and military.
In order to get this Leo card, you have to go with your child to register.
Yeah, show documents that is actually
show my child's like birth certificate.
Oops.
Showed my child's birth certificate, the document from her school that she's studying, my passport, and I can get immediately this card, so my child can travel just free.
So I wanted to show you the seats because they're really very comfortable. But someone just sat in the seat, so. But this is all brand new, very nice. The stops and everything are in English. So there's the stop has a name and it has a number. So you can find your way around even if you don't speak Ukrainian. Hopefully you can see, yeah, there you go. You can see the name of the station and show you a little bit of the streets. I'm sorry, this is going to be a little bit bumpy because I should have my stabilizer, which I have in my bag.
for their studying. My parents also paid.
But even now they pay for their study?
Of course. Maybe only 10%. Like,
Yeah.
yes, if you don't pay.
We're talking about education in Ukraine. But you did more than 5 years.
I did 5.5.
5.5.
Yes, because after I finished 4 years, I had to pass another exams, and they took into consideration like my 4 years, like my was I good students or not, and then I had to take final tests, and yeah. After
What
like
was
4
the next
years,
1.5 year?
Um,
Is that your master's?
master's. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, master degree.
And your master's is in what? What subject?
English and German. Yes.
In German?
Yeah, and computer science.
And what? Computer science?
Computer science. Yes.
So you got 3.
Yes, 3. Yes, and this is what I have in my diploma.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and yeah, and this
That's
half
crazy.
a year and a half, I did of my own, and my parents didn't pay for that.
Wow.
And
Good
it
for
was so
you.
expensive. Like 4 years, my parents paid like 12,000 hryvnias, and for this year and a half, they had to pay another 12.
Wow.
I was lucky, yeah, to take all exams, and then I was studying for free. This special card,
Oh.
it's only for Lviv citizens.
So anyway, we can't get a special card, but they do have a terminal inside, so you can pay with a credit card. And if you pay with a credit card, is it like 32? Okay. So once you pay 75 cents, then you can pretty much go anywhere in the city. You just have to change. But I've never had to change. You just pick up the correct number. So on the other side of the street, I'm not sure it's coming out perfectly. It's a little dark. Oh, here we go. You can see it here. This is Victoria's Secret magazine, our secret store. And right in the corner, there are tons of stores in the area. Well, if you're out Lviv and here. This place looked really cool. Живой Club, and the translation is alive bread versus dead bread. So I'm going to show you the outside, and then we'll go inside because it's pretty cool looking. Very modern and neat. I mean, they've always been a ton of beautiful bread here. I mean, in general, through the whole life. So we'll go in and just take a look. Okay, so they have omelets. Oh, sticky things. This, and of course, really, really gorgeous breads. How will I eat this? I love it, but how am I going to eat this thing? And of course, they have coffees. Okay, I'm going to go in there and look for a second. This place is super cool. Now, who's signing the flag? Who's signing the flag?
From the people from the army.
Oh,
They donate some money. They donate to the army. And
Okay.
like it's like a thank
Okay.
you from the.
and I want to do the QR code so that you can look it up online. Then you can look online, so when you come here, you'll be able to see. We got some bread at the live bread store, and you can see it isn't indeed live. See, it's moving. So it is definitely not dead bread. Oh, I don't think it's focusing very well. There you go. So it's gorgeous. So here is an Asian cafe. they're usually into sushi. This one looks like it has a lot of other things. I would run across the street and show you interior pictures, but I think you can get a good view from here of the inside. Maybe not. It's got a very big cat inside. On the left-hand side, maybe you can see it. Not the one outside, the one inside. So this is a store full of kid stuff. We can see from the outside. Mostly games, Legos. So these are for a little bit bigger than newborns. But you see they have like absolutely everything a young person would want and more. And there are stores like this for newborns too, where you can get Pampers, strollers, sorry, and absolutely everything you might think of. And it's the same for older clothes as well. If you forget something, you shouldn't worry at all. Like ATMs, so you can get cash out of these. I do not recommend it because they charge a very high percent, and I think your banks at home charge an even higher percent. So the easiest thing to do is to use your credit cards everywhere rather than taking money out on your credit cards. This looks like a very cool place, and you can see there's an awesome mural above it. We'll check it out here. So the first thing it says is you must be more than 18. So who knows what goes on in there? I don't have time to read the rest of it. I would expect it's a nightclub, but maybe there's more. So check out the QR code and find out more. Inquiring minds want to know. Because it was guess what? It wasn't taping. So we're here in the Central Promenade. We're going this way. The Opera House is on the other side. You can see it's a little bit cloudy today. Tisk tisk, it might be rain. So you can get an idea. You can people watch it. It's good to just get an idea of the streets, people. You can see it's a very active area. So here, Lviv and coffee is their number one thing. But the very best is tea coffee. Keep that in mind. It is not tea coffee. So when you're looking at it's all about tea. Again, a really cool exterior. Guess what this is? It is a candy shop. So you can check it out. We just went to a huge one yesterday on Market Square, but this is also pretty cool. They have buckets and buckets of candy. This is fresh. Fresh. So, in the background, there's the fortress. And in the front row, do you see all the bubbles? They're holding off now. When I walked up here, originally there was this wall of bubbles. I think the wind changed a little bit. Anyway, they have funky music. And I'm going to one of the museums, restaurants around here. I'm trying to find the right one. Number 32. Let's check it out. This is a hairdresser. Pretty cool, huh? You can see they take all cards. So you can check it out. Check this in the courtyard out. This is a fun place. Good food. They have, I don't know, I want to say like 40 beers a day, and they change the beers all the time. So across the street, you'll see there's the Ibis Hotel. This is an affordable international chain of hotels. Not sure if it's German or Scandinavian, so you can write a comment and add it to the list. But this is a super great place. It's definitely, if you like staying at hotels, it's a place that you should look at online, because I believe it's a very affordable choice, and this is right in the center, so it's close to absolutely everything. And here is my street. You can tell because it's got the creepy little man. That's outside of the art material store. Very quiet street, but because of the cobblestones, can you see? So because of the cobblestones, it does get loud at night. So I just play white noise. It doesn't bother me at all. It's got a pretty little dead end here. And that in the corner is a government building, I learned. So might be another reason why this is so quiet. There's a bike stand. I don't see, do you see locks? Oh, I do. Okay. Yeah, I do see locks. So here is Urban Coffee, and in addition to the coffee, you can see they have a lot of very popular cold drinks. Those are getting extremely interesting, and they use a lot of different ingredients. They've gotten popular in the US too. I don't know how much they are in other countries. I wish I could explain, you know, those bubble drinks, but I am not an expert at this. But they're fun. And they're like, each of them, just so you know, is about 70, the large version is 75 euros, 100 euros, so 80 is $2. So it's just under $2 for the large version. So take a look here. We have Thai street food, although it's not on the street. It's inside, but I guess you can sit here on the street. And we'll take a look at the menu. So you can see most dishes range from about 300, actually 200 to 300. So 200 is $5, $4, or is, my goodness. Anyway, divide by 4. And that's what you get. It's not very expensive. So, good fun. And we're right in the center of town. You can see, this is all the walking area. And just to see this guy here, he's taking pictures. So he wants to, just like everywhere, he wants to take pictures and then sell it back to you. Of course, I'll do that for free, just so you can see people that enjoy and learn more about those here. I wanted you to hear an air raid siren, so I grabbed my video thing here for my camera, and as soon as I turned it on, the air raid siren went off. Turned off. So, unfortunately, I didn't catch it. I'll try to catch for you the all clear sign. So when it goes on, I generally go home. They can tell what kind of action or what triggered it. This time it was a MiG, an airplane. So if a Russian airplane takes off anywhere from Russia or from Moldova, then the air raid signs go off here. It doesn't matter where if it's coming into Ukrainian territory or not. So as soon as it goes off, I am very good and go home. I chose an apartment this time that's on the ground floor. But you can see most people are kind of ignoring everything. Life goes on. And what we do is we track on the apps, on Telegram. You can track exactly where things are going, where, when, and know when to go to a actual bomb shelter rather than just going home and being out of the street. So I'll keep filming so that if we hear the all clear sound, you'll be able to hear that. Most of the sirens come in the evening or at night. Actually, most of them come while I'm sleeping. And so I generally sleep through them. But what we do is when you're here in Ukraine, if it's a normal siren, we'll call you know what it is. And if it's something more serious, or we want to let you know it could be more serious, things don't really hit Lviv, and things don't really hit Kyiv because it's so well protected now, because it's the seat of government. But we'll let you know what's going on and what you should do. We're on top of it. And with Telegram, there are apps that actually are real live, tracking everything that's going on, everything that's in the air, and what type of things they are. It's really sophisticated and getting more and more sophisticated every month. But the air protection has also gotten much better. You can see here are my garbage collection bins. To the right is the big store I go to. There are the trolley buses. That's actually number 3. Number 3 leads to Oksana's house. She lives in such a beautiful area. Oh, that's a squeaky one. Her area is very posh. They sold their house in the country and got a beautiful apartment in a really gorgeous, quiet area with access to everything. And direct tram, it's a few stops right into the city. Well, you can see nothing is shut down. At the beginning, when mornings were less certain and people didn't know what was going on, they froze all public transportation, and in addition, they would close all parking lots, which I have to say was a big problem. I wish I could understand exactly what that said, but I filmed it, so we can get a translation for you. And you can see this is the Ibis Hotel there on the right. Well, this will give me a chance to charge all my devices and finish up some work and keep me away from places to eat more food. It's a little muggy here. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, you can tell that the skies are overcast. There was a lot of rain over the night and into the morning. I didn't want to get up. It was sleepy weather. And when I turn the corner, you'll be able to see my little orange man. Ah, there he is. The signal for my...
I am sending one.
The signal for my street. And yes, I still think he looks like he's doing something a little untoward. And that he's a little creepy. But who am I to judge? So you can see a lot of Ukrainian flags. My son has a huge one in his dorm room. He's so proud to be linked to the country, as am I. So here we are, under the tarp, which they decided to start cleaning the balcony up front as soon as I got here. Thank you very much. So I'm gonna go in.